Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time on this channel, you're welcome. I am A.H.P. I'm an author and I also do business. Now today's video is basically me showing you how I prepare the cocoyam and cassava flour. So I've got my blender here. Okay, you can use a mill if you've got a milling place near you, or you can use a food processor or a blender like myself. Okay, I've got a plate here and a sieve which I'm going to use to sieve my flour to smooth consistency, and then I've got my Tupperware here which is labeled a clean Tupperware where I'm going to be storing the final product, which is the smooth flour. And then I've got my wooden spoon here which I'll be using to basically take out most of the the residue from my blender once I've blended. And I've got my dry cocoyam here, that's how it looks like, and my dry cassava. Okay, I'll show you the basically all you need to do with your cocoyam is to peel it and cut it into small cubes, and do the same with your cassava. Peel your cassava and cut it into small cubes and then air dry it, okay, in the sun, basically in a sunny place. The sunniest place in my home is my windowsill, because I have a communal garden, but everybody else uses it, so I don't dry my food there. But if you have a dehydrator, you can also use a dehydrator to dry your cassava and your cocoyam. Okay, so I'm going to have to move this closer. So I'm going to do this in 2 batches just because I don't want to overwork my blender, otherwise it will stop working and I'll have to buy a new one, and this is a pretty much new one. It's the first time I'm using it to blend flour, so yeah, so I don't want it to do that. By the way, I've got a book called Homemade Flour that is coming out soon, and you'll be able to basically find flour for baking and also for making meals. Okay, so cocoyam and cassava flour is normally made for making fufu. So basically, anytime you see cocoyam flour for fufu, just know that it's been mixed with cassava. Like, cassava is one of the ingredients that is used to mix it, because cocoyam is quite slippery, so you won't have the firm fufu texture when you mix it with water and mingle it. Okay, so that's why you need the cassava to mix it. Okay, so let's start. So this is a 2-speed, so I'm going to start with speed 1. So this is how it looks on speed 1. It's not that smooth. Wait, let me show you. So you can see the consistency, okay? and then I'm going to sieve it. But guys, that is basically it. It brings us to the end of this video because my battery is gonna die. So